everybody! Welcome to Miss Sarah, our after-school leader, and Miss Sunita. We are in front of Donna Tucci Library. Remember, we're on the steps doing a special, super extra special story time today. And this is going to be, for now, Miss Sarah's last story time with us, with Donna Tucci, because she has a big adventure and she will be moving to Pittsburgh, her hometown. So please, everybody, join me and the rest of the Donna Tucci and Philly community in saying thank you, Miss Sarah, for everything that you have done, for each and every patron that you have come across and your coworkers. It means the world to me, and we would just like to say thank you from the bottom of our hearts. So, today we're going to be doing a story time, and as usual, we're going to do our hello song. We know how that goes, or we can follow along. But also, we're going to read 2 books. One of them is super special because Miss Sarah, her friend, illustrated or drew the pictures for the book, and Miss Sarah was generous enough to donate a copy to us, and it's called A Place Inside of Me. So Miss Sarah will read this to you, and after that we're going to read one more book, and as you know, we have a lot of outside space, and we have chalk. So Miss Sarah can draw us a goodbye or see you soon message, because it's not the end, it's just a change. So let's get started with our hello song. Ready, Miss Sarah?
Ready.
Anything you'd like to say?
Just that I love you and I'm going to miss you guys so much, but I won't be far away.
Any kind of if you want to share any kind of art projects or ideas, please let me know. And I'll let you know if any of our patrons have any questions for you, because again, the magic of technology can keep us closer in certain ways. We can share ideas and we can still keep in touch. So, thanks for being here, Miss Sarah. We're going to do our hello song.
All right.
Ready? Okay, we know how it goes. Bread and butter and marmalade and jam. Let's say hello as quickly as we can. All right. Bread and butter and marmalade and jam. Let's say hello as slow as we can. Hello. Keep going. Bread and butter and marmalade and jam. Let's say hello as we can. Okay, what's up opposite of high? Let's find out. Bread and butter and marmalade and jam. Let's say hello as low as we can. Hello. Hello. All right, last 2. Bread and butter and marmalade and jam. Let's say hello as bread and butter and marmalade and jam. Let's say hello as loud as we can. Hello, Donna Tucci. Hello, Donna Tucci patron. Hi, Philly. All right. So, Miss Sarah, I will hand you the book. Thank you so much for sharing it.
Of course. I'm so excited that Miss Sunita gets to have this book and that we all get to read it together. It's a really beautiful book. And like Miss Sunita said, one of my very best friends, Noah, illustrated this. So she drew every single page and all the pictures to go along with this beautiful story. So, A Place Inside of Me, written by Zeta Elliott, illustrated by Noah Denman. A poem to heal the heart. The dedication, which is a note that the author and the illustrator each write to the readers, so to you guys. From the author, it says, "For Zion and all the children who miss the hand they used to hold, trust that you will laugh again and love again once your heart has had time to heal." And from Noah, she writes, "To the readers, may you love yourself most of all." There's a place inside of me, a space deep down inside of me where all my feelings hide. Now, while we go through this book, I want to tell you guys a secret, in every single page, there is this cat that Noah drew. So when we go through these pages, you can look and try to find the cat. So there's a space deep down inside of me where all my feelings hide. They wait there in the darkness, a knot of electric emotion, seething, sizzling, burning, until I find the strength to reach inside. There is joy inside of me, a happiness deep down inside of me that glows bright and warm as the sun and shines delight on everything I see. There is sorrow inside of me, a sadness deep down inside of me that is cold and dark as a watery grave at the bottom of the sea. There is fear inside of me, a terror deep down inside of me that stalks me like a sinister shadow and seeps like poison into my dreams. There is anger inside of me, a fury deep down inside of me that is sharp enough to slice through air, flesh, bone, and concrete. And yet, there is a hunger inside of me, a yearning deep down inside of me that refuses to be silenced or bound with chains, that insists on being free. There is pride inside of me, no shame deep down inside of me, for I know how long and hard we have struggled, and against all odds my people have emerged strong.
I see so many faces that I know, Miss Sarah.
So many people.
So that looks like Martin Luther King Jr. So I feel like this book is about I saw Black Lives Matter. I think is it like a celebration of people?
Yeah, and I think
of black people.
It's really focused on this little boy, Zion, his journey and his response to losing someone in his community and sort of what that felt like.
That must be hard.
Yeah. Triumphant and beautiful. Absolutely. There's a peace inside of me, a calm deep down inside of me that flows through my soul like a tranquil stream and hushes my whispered doubts. There's compassion inside of me, a tenderness deep down inside of me that tries to heal the wounds of the past and to forgive in spite of the lingering pain. There is still hope inside of me, a promise deep down inside of me that I will use my life to help others and they will help me in return. For there is love inside of me, true love deep down inside of me. I am in love with my people, all people, plus trees, sparrows, sunlight, and the rain that falls like a blessing from above. And when I look inside of me, to that place deep down inside of me, I remember to love myself most of all. The end.
Thank you, Miss Sarah. Well, I love that book. I love it. I love the illustrations, how colorful it looked, and how it looked, you know, the word vivid, like you were there, but it was also a drawing, like you know it's not a real place, but it is in someone's mind, and they drew it on your friend, made it happen on paper.
Yeah, absolutely.
And the story, what I got from it is like, for this young black boy, especially in the world that we live in the country we live in, that there's a lot of things that are unfair. but he looks happy, right? And
Yeah.
is it that he has hope? Is that part of
I think
it?
it's that he has hope, and then that he is able to be happy and to be all these other things at the same time. I really love this book. It feels like an exploration of all the different really complex emotions that we have, especially when something really difficult happens to us or when we lose someone that we love. You can feel a lot of things. So he talks about, the anger that he feels and the happiness that he feels and the joy, and all those things can coexist.
You can be happy and angry at the same time.
And it's really important to feel all those things and to focus on each one while you're feeling them.
Does it help to write it down sometimes
Yes,
too?
I love writing things down when I'm feeling really intense feelings, whatever they are.
So it's obviously the book. It has its specific message, which I think is a beautiful one, and it is really important for us to learn as non-Black citizens of this world, for what it's like. But there are certain things that I understand, emotions, right? So being happy is something I understand. Being angry, obviously the experience is different, but to give an example, you could be happy, you could feel lots of complex feelings about, saying goodbye in a different way. Like saying goodbye to Miss Sarah, but not forever, but just it is a goodbye in a way. And I feel a lot of complex things about it because Miss Sarah, it's like we all have friends that move away when we're little, and it does happen, and it's going to happen, and it's going to be a lot of different things. It's going to be sad. It's going to make me feel lonely sometimes when we're not working together. But I'm happy also because Miss Sarah gets to pursue other opportunities. And I'm also hopeful that she can share those opportunities with me and with us still. And goodbyes can be really tough. And we got, and to that message, we're going to read one more book before Miss Sarah writes her chalk goodbye message to us right outside of here at Donna Tucci. And if you want to come see it or come by for our giveaway program tomorrow in the garden, and we're going to be giving away free library swag, like our backpacks and water bottles, and we're going to give away free books and cleaning supplies.
And stickers.
So please come by tomorrow between 11 and 1. That is on Wednesday, August 26th, 11 to 1. Right in our Donna Tucci garden. So you'll enter near, you're going to just come by the library like you normally do, and you'll see us out front. So we look forward to seeing you. Now, this is a sad book in a way, but like Miss Sarah said, sometimes we have to feel those emotions, even if it's not fun. I don't like to be sad, but sometimes a book can help. Now, and the color of the book is like one of me and Miss Sarah's favorite
color.
You remember our story time from last week, and if you want to point it out on your
my cup.
Yeah.
Keep hydrated, kids.
It looks like mustard. It's making Miss Sunita hungry for dinner. Okay, so we're gonna get through this book and deal with all the things that come with saying goodbye. I see this book is called The Goodbye Book by Todd Parr, who also illustrated. And I see here, there's two fish, right? They look like they're in the same tank, and they live close to each other. They're like neighbors. And they look like they might be just one, actually.
Yeah,
and
maybe
the other
he's
one,
thinking about the other one?
yeah, that looks like a bubble
Might
with,
be missing him?
maybe. Let's see. It's hard to say goodbye to someone. What do you see here, Miss Sarah? Is that the two fish?
They look like best
They
friends.
do, and they're hanging out. It's hard to say goodbye to someone. You might not know what to feel. Aw, it looks like the other friend fishy had to move away, but they still have a picture to remind them. Still sad, though. You might be very sad. How do you know he's sad?
Got
Or
a little
she?
tear going down his eye? It's good to cry. When you want to cry, it's good to cry.
It's hard to cry in water, though, isn't it? It's kind of,
I mean, it blends in a little bit.
Or you might be very mad. What's another word for mad?
Angry.
Angry. You might not feel like talking to anyone. You might just feel like hiding. I think Fishy, I can just see the two little eyes. Things might not seem fun anymore. Oh, Fishy's birthday party. It should be a happy time, but it's okay to feel sad. You might not feel like eating.
Oh. Not even those delicious
I know.
nuggets.
You might not feel like sleeping. You might try to stop thinking about it. I see music, right? I see, that's a good way. Yeah.
Some things you like.
You might pretend it didn't happen. Because she set up food for two. You might be confused. Even doggy friend is confused over here.
Yeah.
But eventually, you'll start to feel better. You'll remember how you laughed with your friend. You'll remember all the fun you had. Look at the treasure chest they found. You'll have days when you feel up, and you'll have days when you feel down. You'll remember all the special times. They're reading about fish. You'll remember everything you learned together. Stay away from the hook.
Oh, yeah.
Don't get caught. You might feel like talking to someone. You might even feel like drawing a picture. That's a great idea. Let's keep that in mind. You might wonder where they went or what they're doing now. But most of all, you'll remember how much you love and miss them. You'll go on and try to be brave. That's brave. A fishy facing off with a tiger, or a kitty, I should say. Pretty babe. And you'll remember that there will always, always, always be someone to love you and to hold you tight. We all get sad when we say goodbye to someone we love, but always try to remember all the happy times you shared together. The end. Love, Todd.
Oh, that's a great book.
That's a great book. It was a little sad, to think about, but again, there are ways, whatever you're feeling, and if you're sad about saying goodbye to somebody that you're not going to see anymore the same amount as you used to, there are ways. There are drawing pictures. So if anybody wants to draw a picture for Miss Sarah, we can send it to her because we know where she'll be and she'll be in contact.
I'll draw you one right back.
Yeah, and like I said, we'll still do arts and crafts and get ideas and give you messages. And there are plenty more memories to make ahead. And we already have a good start. So what we're going to do now is we're going to do our goodbye song, and then Miss Sarah is going to draw a chalk message and maybe a picture because Miss Sarah is an artist.
I like the pictures.
So we're going to do our goodbye song, and we're going to say goodbye to Miss Sarah for now, and then you will come tomorrow between 11 and 1 or any time of day to take a look outside and see what Miss Sarah has drawn for us.
And to get the giveaway bags with
giveaway bags, which Miss Sarah helped.
Yes, I've seen inside of them, and they are all wonderful.
Yes, thank you, Miss Sarah. Okay, let's do our goodbye song.
Ready?
Okay. Bread and butter and marmalade and jam. Let's say goodbye as quickly as we can. Okay. Bread and butter and marmalade and jam. Let's say goodbye as slow as we can. Goodbye. Okay, bread and butter and marmalade and jam. Let's say goodbye as high as we can. Okay, let's keep going. Bread and butter and marmalade and jam. Let's say goodbye as low as we can. Look down low. Goodbye. Last two. Bread and butter and marmalade and jam. Let's say goodbye as quiet as we can. Okay, one last one. This time we're not going to say goodbye. We're going to say see you later. All right. Bread and butter and marmalade and jam. See you later. As loud as we can. See you later. See you later, everybody.
Hey.
Take care. Thanks all.